We met back in August of 2019.
She was a part of SOS, or student orientation staff, and I was too.
We actually had to introduce ourselves with, it was called a warm and fuzzy bag, and on the bag it has everything about you, all your hobbies, your likes, your dislikes.
I love Hallmark movies, so I put Hallmark movies. I love Nicholas Sparks movies, like The Notebook, stuff like that. But I love my family and my faith, so I put my Nana, put my mom.
I was just so in awe the whole time. I was like, this guy is so genuine and he's so wholesome. This guy, I just love him already. I don't even know who he really is, but there's something special about him. And at that moment, I was like, I don't know why or how, but this guy, he's gonna be a big part of my life.
And from the moment I shook her hand, told her my name, it was rap.
One of my best friends, she was a senior team leader, and she came up to me and she was like, on Sunday night, we're having our worship night, and I really want to ask a couple people to share their testimonies. Would you be willing to share your testimony? I'm like, absolutely, I would love that. She said, okay, I'm going to ask a couple other people. I said, okay, who are you asking? She said, I'm thinking about asking that guy, Griffin Smith. And it was just really cool that the first time that we really got to know each other was our testimonies and our life story. And I thought that that was such a beautiful thing that God has orchestrated.
One of the things I just love about her is how gracious she is in every situation imaginable. It doesn't, from the highest of highs and lowest of lows, she's just, you know what, it's okay, we'll figure it out, we'll get through it, it's not that big of a deal.
I can see that he genuinely loves me, and he's proven that to me over the 3 years we've been together. And that is my favorite thing about him, is how genuine he is to me and to literally everyone he is around. He's super kind and caring and compassionate, and he has a big heart.
I am so proud of you. Thank you. I've prayed for you for this day since you were born. I've prayed that God would bring you a godly man and you to be a godly wife and love him well. And I'm so incredibly thankful that the Lord made me your mom and that we get to do this life together. Yeah. You're going to be an amazing wife.
Thank you.
I love you.
So the moment I knew that she was going to be the girl that I married was the moment that I almost felt like I was with my family already. When I'm with them, I feel safer than anything else. I could go home and feel safe. And I've never felt that way about anybody else until I met her. She's already part of my family. I already know this is God telling me, this is what I prepared you for. She is who I prepared you for. Here you go.
A couple weeks after really getting to know him and hanging out with him, I had an overwhelming peace, and I prayed about it. It feels like we've known each other our whole lives, but I've only known you a couple days, and this is crazy, and I've never felt that way with anyone. Ever since then, I have not had an ounce of doubt about him. I've just always known pretty much since the beginning.
I'm gonna cry. You're so beautiful. Dad. I didn't think I was gonna cry, but I am crying.
I didn't think you were gonna cry either.
Keep your relationship focused on the Lord. Let that be your foundation. As long as you have that foundation, you can overcome a lot of things.
We've raised you for this moment. You remember what the Bible says about what love truly is. It's not about a feeling. It's a commitment. And commitment for a lifetime. There are good times, bad times, hard times, fun times. And we are 100% here for you and Griffin, no matter what you need.
The week that we met, I started writing my vows. I knew. In my vows, I basically said, Madison, I know this is kind of weird, but we just met this week. I truly believe in a few years from now, this is going to be something special. You're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen, not just physically, but also in your heart and soul. A kind and gentle tone that has a true grace behind each word. I'm not sure where this journey will take us, but I do believe that God has readied my heart for this, for the one. This also may sound a little crazy, but I believe it's you. On the week of August 15th, I began writing my vows to you, a letter that I had started and couldn't wait to finish. 3 years, 4 months, 2 weeks, and 2 days of what felt like a movie. A love that was too good to be true, especially for someone like me. A love that from day one was undeniable. Lots of learning took place, and even more growth took place as well. I can tell you how much I hope to make great memories with you that I will cherish forever. I can tell you that I will hope I can love you through everything that life throws our way. But instead of hoping, I will promise a definite desire to show grace, love, compassion, unselfishness between the two of us has always been a definite love for me to treat you and love you for the blessing you are to me. You taught me in life our obstacles make us prepared for the next one. Because until I met you, I questioned who I was, if my love was enough, if I was trying to set my expectations of love too high. But when I met you, I believed in me. I believed that every obstacle I had ever faced in life was to get my heart prepared for yours, so I can be the best man, husband, and father to our future children. I've always told you I'd go through every heartbreaking obstacle again if I knew you'd be at the end. And even saying those words have gotten me prepared for this day. So my best friend, my Paco, my one faithful love, I am blessed to stand by you today, but I promise to stand by you every minute of every hour of every day for the rest of our lives. I chose you on August 15th, 2019. I choose you December 31st, 2022. I promise I will choose you forever, for the rest of my life. For every need you have, I will be there. I will protect your heart as you have loved mine. I vow and promise to love you more than you could ever imagine. I vow to lead our family spiritually, putting God above all else. Our faith is and will always be our foundation. I do not deserve a love as great as yours, but I don't believe any man does, for you are one of a kind. Finally, I vow to love you and attempt to grow our love each and every day, just like I always have. Until I breathe my last breath, you are the one my soul desires. My true, undeniable, patient, sweet, never-ending, forgiving love. Thank you for showing a boy what it takes to love like a man, the way God intended for it to be. I love you, Madison.
Griffin, when we first met, I had no idea that you were going to change my life forever. I remember like it was just yesterday when we were reading our warm and fuzzy bags on SOS training day, and it was the first time I really got to see just a glimpse of who you proved yourself to be.
Hey Griffin, we're almost there.
I remember thinking, I don't know why or how, but this guy is going to be a big part of my life. Little did I know that a little over 3 years later, we would be getting married. And these 3 years have been so amazing, but I am looking forward to the beautiful future we have ahead. We have grown so much together, and I am so grateful for the person you are in my life. You have proven to be genuine, kind, patient, loyal, honest, and so much more. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for your comforting presence. Thank you for always making sure my needs are met before your own. Thank you for making me laugh nonstop. Thank you for loving me so tenderly. And thank you for being my forever best friend. I promise to always be there for you. I promise to love you through the tough times. I promise to honor you and your decisions as the leader of this marriage. I promise to support you through everything. I promise to submit to you, and most importantly, I promise to keep God first in our relationship. I am so excited for our future together and the family we will one day build. Today is just the start to our forever story, and I'm honored to be by your side through it all. Today, I choose and commit to love you and take you as my husband.
Thank you all for joining this couple and celebrating this great day. The Lord is the author of marriage. He's the designer of biblical marriage. The Lord has placed you both together for His glory. God has made you leaders and influencers from the evidence you put others first and yourselves last. That's who you are. That's who God has made you. Madison, I commit to love you as Christ loves you.
Madison, I commit to love you as Christ loves you.
Griffin, I commit to love you as Christ loves you.
Griffin, I commit to love you as Christ loves you.
Sacrificially,
Unconditionally.
unselfishly,
I will demonstrate selfless love.
by practicing truthful communication with no secrets,
I commit to respect and trust you.
with patience and understanding.
I commit to be a giver of grace of all situations.
You, Madison,
You, Griffin, are a gift from the Lord.
I promise to be the spiritual leader of our home.
I promise to honor your leadership.
I commit to be the loving and faithful husband,
I commit to be a loving and faithful wife,
in prosperity and in need,
in joy and in sorrow,
in sickness and in health,
as long as we both shall live.
And I pray that you would use their marriage to point people to Jesus and His redemption and His power and His loving kindness and His compassion and His mercy. We love and praise you for all the things that you have done. It's in your holy name we pray.
Since you've made these commitments before God, your family, and friends, by the authority of God and the laws of this great state of Arkansas, we pronounce that Madison Nicole Cox and Griffin Lee Smith are husband and wife. Griffin, are you ready?
I'm ready. That's right.
You may kiss your bride.
I'm ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Griffin Smith.
Wide awake while the world is sound asleep and
I look up to him, which I've never told him that. He is a great dude, and every day he makes me be better. He's my brother. I treat him like my son, and he's just a great person. Madison, you got a good one.
To Griffin, you should know that I have given you my trust to love and protect Madison. Madison is my best friend and always has been the most important person in my life. All my best memories have you in them. I am truly blessed. And this one is just for Griffin. Remember the most important saying, you are right, dear.
God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows. You keep a cover over every single secret. So afraid if someone saw them they would leave. But somebody sees you. Somebody will never leave you.
We love you both, and we wish you the very best in life, and we always have your back.
I am so happy that Madison has gotten married. Griffin is definitely gonna be my new favorite aunt.
I don't know what God has in store for us and what this journey looks like, but I really believe it's something special.
There's a kind of love that God only knows.
This is the beginning of the story, and I hope someday I get to write the end of it.